Well, here's an interesting wish. Agnes Crumplebottom wants to slow dance with the sim. Apparently, she wants to enjoy some romance after all. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to early Pleasantview, a custom neighborhood that starts out 10 years before vanilla Pleasantview. Now, don't worry if this is your first time around on this channel, or if it's been a while since you watched the video. I'll throw in little explanations as we go along. Today we return to the Crumplebottom household, who still live here at the edge of the town, almost in the forest. Welcome back to the Crumplebottom home. It's almost 6 AM, but these two are still very tired because last time they came back from an outing. They had dinner, or, well, Agnes had dinner, and Cornelia tried to have dinner. She tried to have salmon twice, but she was not allowed to eat it because someone stole her salmon. Other than that, last time Cornelia became a member of the garden club. Now, Agnes, on the other hand, has not done anything interesting yet. She currently wants to get a gold gardening talent badge. She wants to see the ghost of Eric, and she wants to hire a maid. These are interesting wishes. I hope we can work with that, because I think we all know the problem that a household that only consists out of elders is not all that interesting to play. I will do my best to make an interesting episode regardless. But if you have any interesting suggestions for me, please leave them in the comments. Of course, we also have the cats of the household. We have Hecuba and Menelaus. I recently found out that these two cats also appear in Sims 1. I did not know that. That was very amazing to find out. Oh, Cornelia has woken up. Cornelia wants to go fishing. Oh, and Agnes wants to go fishing as well. And she's woken up. Well, I guess we know what we're going to do today. Cornelia has decided on her own that she's going to make breakfast, which I was about to tell her to do as well. So it's all coming together. Oh, she keeps cutting herself. Be careful, Cornelia. Now, the first thing that Agnes is going to do when she's gotten dressed and all is she's going to toss little Menelaus into the air. Oh, Cornelia, it's going to spill if you hold it like that. You should not do that. And now the sisters are having breakfast together. Some delicious oatmeal with fruits. Cornelia is going to grab another plate or bowl because she's not quite full yet. Agnes, on the other hand, I think could do with a little nap. Her energy doesn't look too great. Nom nom nom. Let's put away this oatmeal and do the dishes. Cornelia wants to hug one of the kitties, and of course we're going to do that. Interestingly enough, Cornelia now wants to see the ghost of Eric, just like Agnes. Another thing I'd like to point out is that when we check ACR and show Cornelia's token stats, we can see that she currently has the hots for Comey Tellerman, a townie. I mean, her husband has been dead for presumably a long time, so makes sense that Cornelia is looking for some companionship. She has gotten over her heartbreak, unlike Agnes, who has only ever loved one guy. Agnes, please wake up from your nap and you can go to the bathroom. And then we're going to go to another lot to go fishing. Agnes's one true hobby is nature too, so she's going to enjoy this especially. We have arrived at Woodland Park, which was also the same place where Kaylin asked Cassandra to be her girlfriend. Okay, Agnes decided to step by the microphone and recite some poetry. Hit it, Agnes. Meanwhile, Cornelia has been drawn to the chess table where she's having a match with Toby Brunick. And there's Chris Roomies again, a townie originally from Sims 1, but she's also a part of this neighborhood, and she's about to learn how very charming Agnes can be. And there's also Mary Sue Pleasant. You want to yell at her too, Agnes? Oh yes, she actually does. What a question. Anyway, Agnes, I know you really love yelling at people, but you should go fishing now. Jennifer Pleasant is also in the park. Maybe she's spending some time with her sister-in-law, Mary Sue. Interestingly, Cornelia has 2 balls with this Toby guy. Cornelia is fishing and she wishes to catch a largemouth bass. I hope that's an easy fish to catch. Oh, Cornelia and Toby are almost friends. Maybe Comey Tellerman is going to be irrelevant after all. I mean, Toby does look like an intellectual. He does look like he values intelligence in a partner. And he and Cornelia are now friends. I don't think Agnes is going to catch her fish. So I'm going to have her drink some tea instead. Because that's also one of her wishes. What a lovely place to have some tea. Okay, Cornelia, you weren't actually supposed to play that much chess over here. But now I really want to know if this is going anywhere with Toby. Okay, Agnes is just sitting here, looking content. Oh, Toby laughed at Cornelia for losing the match. That's not very charming, Toby. Cornelia wants to admire Toby. She's doing this all by herself, without my input. Cornelia is also fishing and getting her wish fulfilled. Now she also wants to catch a largemouth bass. Maybe she'll have more luck than her sister. Well, here's an interesting wish. Agnes Crumplebottom wants to slow dance with the sim. Apparently, she wants to enjoy some romance after all. Maybe she's finally getting over Eric. You know what? I'm going to lock that in. I currently have her gold gardening talent badge locked in, which gets her a lot more points. But for the story's sake, I'm going to change that. And also, I let Agnes scope the room and she thinks Toby Brunick is hot. Oh my god, they're going to fight for a guy at their age. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Oh, Toby doesn't want to be greeted. Maybe he can already tell that Agnes is, well, Agnes, and he's like, nah, I'm out of here. Apparently, Cornelia caught her fish. Yes, she did, as we see in her inventory. And now she wants to appreciate Agnes. Oh, but I think that's going to have to wait, because you two are tired. I will have Cornelia go to the bathroom, and then these two can go home. It's 1 a.m. by the way. So they like staying out late apparently. Look at Agnes, she's cleaning the sink in a public bathroom. Oh, now she cleans the toilet as well. But Agnes, you sure are something. Anyway, let's go home. While Cornelia and Agnes aren't there, Eric Darling's ghost has decided to come out. And he's leaving puddles everywhere. Oh, and Agnes isn't there to see him. I wonder if Eric is sensing that Agnes is about to get over him. And maybe he can't take that. Oh, the two have come home and there's Eric. Hey, look everyone. Get your wish fulfilled. Agnes, why don't you see him? Maybe she needs to be spooked by him? Well, if Agnes just can't see him, I'm going to send her to bed. Oh, tomorrow, or today rather, we need to take care of that garden. I mean, look at all these weeds, and these plants over here are doing pretty badly. Oh, Agnes is waking up in the middle of the night. Is she about to be spooked? Well, it can't be that spooky because she's making her bed first. No, she's not about to be spooked. Oh, Eric floated through the bathroom while she was taking a bath. I think we have a peeping Tom. Yeah, that's the sound you decided to make in response to that, Agnes. It's 7 a.m. and now It's also time for Cornelia to wake up. Agnes has finished her breakfast. Now it's time for her to mop up the puddles that her husband has left. At least she's excited by the thought of cleaning up puddles. Did you see her happy walk there? That was almost cute, Agnes. Oh goodness, look at all these weeds over here. Now it's time for Cornelia to take care of that garden. Oh, I checked ACR and apparently Cornelia now has the hots for Toby Brunick. Well, why don't we invite him over and just see what happens? Now, Agnes wants to hire a maid, which is definitely something we can do. Oh, I just clicked on the phone and Agnes can do a crank call. What is that? I've never done that before. So let's try it out. Crank call Mortimer. Well, that was short. Anyway, let's hire a maid. Oh, and apparently it's the male maid. Maybe Agnes will like him. We're definitely going to check that out. Here's the maid. His name is... Wait a second. Sullivan Cocker. Well, he looks interesting for sure. Okay, their little chat is going well. Oh, Agnes, don't be too grumpy. Come on. Be nice to Sullivan. Okay, they have 1 bolt. Maybe we can work that up to 2 bolts if they get along. Let's chat some more. Hey, come on, you don't really want to work, Sullivan. Maybe he's grumpy too. I mean, considering that this is Agnes we're talking about, this is going rather well. They're already at 35 points. I mean, maybe he's just as neat as Agnes. Oh, and Agnes actually wants to flirt with him. Okay, Toby, you are officially uninteresting. Agnes has an affair with the maid. Or I guess not an affair because she's not cheating on anyone. But she's maybe soon having a relationship with Sullivan Cocker, the maid. Can you believe it that Agnes got over her broken heart after all? After all these years, the day this young man walked in, she finally found it in her heart to move on. Oh, it's a bit late and he has to leave. I mean, it is almost 6 p.m. Okay, meanwhile, Cornelia is just lying on her bed and not doing much. Oh, Agnes, you're definitely going on a date with Sullivan next episode. And now they're friends! Amazing! Bye, Sullivan. Can't wait for you to come back. We're going to lock that wish in that she wants to flirt with Sullivan. Yeah, Agnes, you can go to bed now. Oh, Toby is still there. I was hoping that maybe ACR is going to do something and Cornelia and Toby are going to flirt or even have a woohoo on the couch. But apparently not. Oh, now he's saying goodbye. Bye, Toby. Okay, Cornelia still has some energy left. And we still have some time left, so I'm going to send her back to the park for more fishing. Oh, well, now Cornelia doesn't even want to fish anymore. She wants to have some tea. Oh, look at Cornelia. She's so content. She doesn't even care about the rain. And now Cornelia wants to go fishing again, so... Okay, guys, this is Frankie Mashuga. Originally a Sims from Sims 1. He and his wife, they live in that one really colorful and tacky and frankly awesome house. I was wondering if they are part of the neighborhood as well. And now we know that they are. Anyway, back to fishing. Who doesn't like some midnight fishing? Look at all these fish. You're bound to catch one of them, right? They can't all be smarter than you. Oh, she caught something? It's a boot. Damn it. Oh, that was one of her fears. What a bummer. Well, time to go home, Cornelia. It's almost 2 a.m. too, so these two just can't come home at a reasonable hour. Meanwhile, back at the home lot, Agnes is sleeping peacefully for now, and she woke up at 2 a.m. in the morning. Maybe she just can't wait for meeting Sullivan. And honestly, I'd love to keep playing now. I would love to know how this turns out between Sullivan and Agnes, and if she's going to find true love after all. But I'm afraid that this is it for today. So, I now have to say that we here at Tea and Cinnamon wish you a wonderful day. We encourage you to take good care of yourself, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye!